Hello, it's Jang here from jangbricks.com with a look at a summer 2014 Lego City set. This is the Arctic Supply plane. It comes with 374 pieces. All right, let's check out just the plane. A propeller powered plane with twin booms on it, twin big old prop driving engines. Normally this would probably be a turboprop sort of setup, but it looks like this one's actually powered by normal internal combustions and piston engines. Nice wide space, very large horizontal stabilizer in the back. I think the aesthetic of this is pretty good. I think it's a pretty good application of this relatively new canopy piece. They've used a few times now. I think this is one of the better looking sets to actually use that exact same piece. This does have skids or skis for landing, which is appropriate, and the front ones actually are steerable. I like that. You can also change the angles of them, so you can see as this thing is taking off, it's still got the skis fully on the ground. That's nice that they just have that little bit of ability to articulate down there, and the front ones can also change in angles, so they can kind of hang in the air a little bit. I like that. You know, it's a small little detail. The canopy, to get inside of there, you just pull all of this off. It's just attached with a couple of studs at the front, and then they've got the jumper pieces in the back. Makes it very easy to remove that. And look at that, you've got two full seats for a pilot and a passenger. That's good. That's an improvement over the norm of just having accommodation for the pilot. You've got just a little console in the front. Unfortunately, no control stick or anything, so that's a little bit of a miss on detail, but again, not a big deal. You know, at least you can get your guys in there. You can also remove this section back here fairly easily, and that just gives you access to a little more space, a little more storage space back behind there for just little stuff. Now you have to be a little bit careful because this plane is hollow underneath the wings. So if you put in small things and then you kind of fly with it, you know, elevated up, you can kind of lose some of the stuff back in there. But at least this, you know, it's a cargo plane and it does have some space up front. Let's see the back. So this actually has a lifting tail design. The whole tail comes up. That's a pretty nice use of that sloped window piece with an opaque window put inside of it. And there you can see you've just got a big old hollow open space in the back where you can store some real stuff. They give you this crate of stuff that you can carry around with an oil drum there and a fuel canister and a couple of things that are just supposed to be boxes. They're actually bricks. There's nothing inside. They're not hollow, but you know, just some stuff that you can carry around as supplies. And all of that fits together on the little pallet there. Just slides right in. Perfect fit. Just fits. It has only enough room for that, but fits in there well. Close this up and it's not going to fall out. You know, this is hinged, but it has a little bit of friction in it. So as you fly around with the thing, it's pretty secure. Thought you might want to see this from a different angle and also with some scale relative to a minifig. That's actually pretty well done for the scale of the minifig. Seems pretty realistic actually. And you know, the important thing about scaling like that is it allows a kid who's playing with this thing to feel more like it's real, more like he or she is actually there and creating a scene and creating interactions between minifigs representing real people and, you know, something that's actually going to be transporting around. So that is important, and I think they got it done very well. The thing has some nice lines to it. There's really no frills to this whole plane, but it just does what it's supposed to do. I really like this little supply truck right here. I like tracked vehicles, especially ones that look like they have a cab of a vehicle that would normally have wheels. I don't know, there's just something interesting, especially interesting about that to me. And this thing is just so short. There are actual vehicles that look just like that, same sort of proportions and everything. So this is a very believable thing. And it looks both cute and tough to me at the same time if you kind of follow what I'm seeing behind it. It's got the snow plow in the front, which you can bring down or pull up. You can also angle it off to the side so that it would theoretically work properly. And it's a nice looking mechanism behind there actually. Got a little shovel on this side. You have a storage compartment on the side, got an ice axe or pick in there. Small one, large pickaxe over here, and another storage container. This one has the all-important coffee mug. Can't do without your coffee mug. And this thing has rubber treads, so it does require a little bit of force to actually get that to move, but because it's relatively small and they've got pretty good sized wheels on it, it's able to roll pretty well, so that's a good thing. You can also open up the cab very easily because it's all mostly just a one-piece unit. Allows you to just get access into the driver compartment, and it's a skid steer sort of thing, and it's set up with 2 control sticks. There's actually a little bit of room behind the seat, so if you have any extra tools that you want to carry around, you can just kind of throw those back there. Also included with the set is a little trailer, and it's, I guess, an ice-going trailer because it's on what are supposed to be skids or skis, and you can actually hook up multiples of these back to back to back, so they're using kind of a standardized tow ball system here, so you can create a little train of things going along. Very easy to hook that up. It's a little bit awkward to me just how tall this thing is. It's very thick and solid. Personally, I wish that it was a little bit more Spartan and close to the ground. Either that, or they could have given it tracks just like this as well, made it a little motorized unit. But the whole idea here is that it's just a trailer. You can put all the supplies on this, so wherever the airstrip is, you go out there with this, load up, and then head back to your base. You've also got these possibilities as just more cargo that you can carry around. Another one of these ice blocks that are common to all of the Arctic themed sets. And it's got a little mineral deposit inside of it that they're trying to mine. And there's one that's already been taken out in this little box. I wish that the box would fit into the cockpit kind of behind the seats on the plane. Remember this area back here, but unfortunately it's just too big. Only just, because the seat takes up a little bit more than a 2x2 space. You can fit it back there if you turn the seat around to the side. Unfortunately, it's going to be difficult to fit a minifig in like that, but if you do so, if you're only just using your pilot, inside of here makes it easier to just carry this, and then you can still carry the full cargo crate or pallet in the back. And finally, you get 3 minifigs with this set. So obviously this is your pilot for your supply plane, and then the other 2 are just general workers, explorers, miners, or whatnot. The guy's got a chainsaw set up there. You've got 3 different types of torsos here, although the legs and hips are actually shared between these 2. And there's what they look like from behind. No second faces on these heads, but it's a lot easier to see the faces they do have when you have their hoods and helmets off. Pretty nice set. I've been less than impressed with some of the recent kind of cargo carrying aircraft sets, and this one does not disappoint me at all. This one actually works out quite nicely. The plane actually does its job. It has a fair amount of space in it, being able to carry the 2 people and some cargo and having some extra room left over. Probably the worst thing in this whole set is just the little sled for carrying the cargo around, but that still does allow you to transfer cargo around easily, so it works just fine, and they give you a nice little truck. I like this. 3 minifigs, it's all good for me. The stuff that you get here just looks good and has good play value. So those are my thoughts, but please post up your thoughts about the set. It's very valuable when folks share their opinions. So share yours, leave a comment, and I'm gonna go build some more stuff and bring you some more videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be talking to you again very soon.